Here's what I like New York too, is I like New York is because it's easier to date here. I'm single, I know no one was wondering, calm down no one, and I just broke up with my girlfriend for the sake of this joke, so here we go. It's weird being single, I'm 37, I know, gross, and when you're 37 and single, you get a lot of judgment back when you tell people that. People are like, 37? Never married, no kids, not even a girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, fuck you, mom, I don't need that shit, you know, that's why I call you, you know? If you're single in here, you know, like I feel your pain, but if you're married in here, I'm jealous, all right? I want to be married because I want to give up, and I'm trying, man, I'm out there, I'm doing these dating apps. I refused to do them for a long time, now I'm doing dating apps, and it's a nightmare, holy shit. Like, I joined Tinder now at 37 for the first time. Yeah, one person's excited about that. That's where the whores are. Okay, and at least we know where they are in the room. She's probably very nice, all right? But she also loves to suck dick. Anyway, this is a cheap shot I'm taking. I don't know why. But here's the deal, when you join Tinder now, apparently I get a lot of judgment back and I tell people that because everyone's like, oh, that's sad. Because apparently I missed the glory days of Tinder. That's why they think it's sad. I guess Tinder was great 6 years ago when everybody was hot. It was a brand new app. It was great. Everyone was matching. If you're wondering what Tinder is like now, 6 years after its heyday, just picture a buffet that's been left out for 6 years. Yeah. You're like, oh, that's moldy, but I'll eat it. I'm hungry, you know? Cheese is curdled, but you can't be picky. You're 37, all right? And here's a fun story, man. My first match on Tinder at 37 years old, my first match was with a 21-year-old. I like how quiet it got in here, that's fine. A lot of judgment in New York City for that, huh? It's hilarious when I tell people that because audiences always get really quiet when I say it because it's funny to me because I think that New York is one of the biggest cities you can find with older dudes with younger women, always. That's my favorite game to play. Go to any restaurant in New York City and play a fun game of date or daddy. It's the cutest thing, right? Where you try to guess whether that old dude with the young girls are date or a daddy, you know? Like, you can't play it in the South, it's the same. Anyway. A lot of Southern people here visiting tonight, huh? Okay. But here's the thing, man, here's the thing. When you match with a 21-year-old at 37, it sounds cool, it sounds hot, right? All my guy friends treated me like I won the lottery. They're like, congratulations, what are you gonna do with it? You don't want to know the answer to that, do you? Like, but here's the thing, man, like a 21-year-old, I don't know if you guys realize how much energy a 21-year-old has. But when you're 37, holy shit, is that tiring. Her first message to me should have been my first red flag. She goes, I want to just go on adventures with you. Oh, do you? Oh my God, that's so cute, right? I'm 37, what the fuck do you think we're doing? Last week I threw out my back in my sleep. I don't know what you think is adventurous, but I got wind to tie in my shoes. Let's not go far, okay? And here's the thing, man, I went on the date with this 21-year-old because you have to, right? When you're 37, you get an opportunity to go on a date with a 21-year-old, you do it for the story and the sex. So, I go on this date with this 21-year-old, and here's what happens on our first date. This is the first thing she says to me. She goes, hey, I gotta be honest with you about why we matched. I was like, oh, please don't have a dick, please don't have a dick, please don't have a dick. Some of you aren't laughing. Some of you are just looking at me very concerned, like, how many times has that happened to you? This boy needs Jesus, you know? And here's what she said. This is what she says to me. She goes, hey, the real reason I swiped right, the reason I matched with you is because you look like my hot high school math teacher. Yeah, that's a fun little fact, huh? It's a fun thing to come right out of the gates with. It's weird as shit, and I didn't know how to respond to it. So I just looked at her and I was like, hot high school math teacher? Okay, well, let's see how many times 37 can go in a 21. Yeah. Goddamn right you're clapping for that joke. If you're not clapping, catch up on this side of the room, yeah. I deserve to be carried out on your shoulders for that line. I may not be the hero you want, but I'll be the hero you need, all right? Some of you are just looking at me like that lady, like you're creepy, and you're not wrong. That's a fun thing about getting older as a dude. I get creepier as I get older. Yeah, that's a fun fact. Nobody warned me about that when I was a little kid, right? Like, hey, someday you're gonna grow up to be a real creepy asshole, yeah. I don't know why I bent down for that, I'm 5'4", you know? Like, it's... But here's the deal, man. Like, there's two types of creepy a guy can be. Two types, okay? The first type of creepy is purposely creepy. Now, purposely creepy is like a construction worker that catcalls women, right? Like, I heard a dude last week who was like, "Hey, sweetheart, yeah, I wish I was cross-eyed so I could see that ass twice." I'm not gonna lie, it's a great line, but I'm not that dude, all right? I'm the second type of creepy a guy could be. I'm accidentally creepy, okay? Meaning sometimes I say things, don't mean it to be creepy, just kind of came off that way, all right? For instance, a woman stopped me in New York when I was walking through, and she asked me for directions. I gave her the directions, and then she stands there and she smiles at me for like 30 seconds. 30 seconds is like 3 days, it's a long window. I should have said anything in that window like, "Hi, what's your name? Where are you from? Can I buy you a drink?" Any of that would have been great. But instead, I just looked at her and I go, "Well, be safe tonight." And then I just held eye contact with her as she slowly backed away. Can we all agree, Gotham, in virtual reality, that I don't think she was worried about being safe tonight? So some creepy little asshole that looks like the fucking Verizon guy leans in and goes, "Be safe tonight, you little dick, come on."